So, greetings fellow space travelers. I wasn't planning on doing a second video today, but I've got, well here let me show you, a little bit of a haul going on here, so I decided I would open it. My other option, I'm going to be fairly busy Saturday and Sunday, so I figured what the hey, let's do it today. Okay, so first out of the gate, I got to apologize because this is kind of my bad. I did not realize this wasn't the book I had ordered. So when I opened it, I was like, oh, whoops. But as most of you know, I recently moved to San Diego. Well, actually, it's close to a year and a half now, not that recent. And so this is apparently a whole bunch of stuff to do in San Diego, which is good because, well, to be honest, I don't really know what to do. I've walked around a lot. I've found a good path to rollerblade on, but I mean, you can only go to the zoo so many times, right? So it'll be nice to actually have a guide. Here's stuff you're interested in. Well, here's where to do it. Now, this was sent to me from Godless Help, so thank you. Okay, next up, we've got this. From the feel of it, I think it's clothing. I'm not sure what, though, because I don't remember putting any clothing actually on my wish list. So let's see what this is. You know I love using this thing. All right, so I feel like the Hulk or something. Superman ripping his clothes off, right? Okay, it's yellow, and it says, "This is my Atheist T-shirt because I outgrew fairy tales." That's awesome. I hope yellow doesn't clash with my skin, but still, that's awesome. Really cool. Let's see if there's a note in here. Who to thank? Let's see. No. Okay, well, whoever you are, thank you. I'm going to have to wear that the next time I go to the atheism booth. That would be tomorrow morning. If any of you are in San Diego and want to meet my dumb butt, come on down to the Prado in Balboa Park. I'll be there usually like, what, 11 to 3, give or take? So, okay, next up, we've got something that's almost certainly DVD or Blu-ray, just from the feel of it. Anyway, there we go. Let's see what we got. And it is Red Planet. Yes. Now, I put this on my wish list because I've never seen it. I'm not even sure I remember what it's about. But Val Kilmer is in it, and Carrie Ann Moss and Tom Sizemore. So, you know, people that I've, well, heard of a lot. Yeah, I love Val Kilmer from Real Genius. If you haven't seen Real Genius, you're missing out. So I'm going to have to check this out later. Maybe give you guys a report on it. We'll see. And there's no thank you note. Or I keep calling them thank you notes because they're for the people I'm going to thank. But they're obviously, I'm glad I sent it to you notes. I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, let's do this one, which also feels like a DVD or Blu-ray or something. And it is, whoa, well, we've got a couple of notes here. Mannequin and Mannequin 2. Now, most of you know that I'm an 80s fan, quite the 80s fan. I was raised in the 80s. I know I don't look it. But Mannequin, it's basically guys working at like a shopping mall or something. There's this mannequin who's totally hot and magically gets turned human. I've actually never seen Mannequin 2. And to be honest, the last time I saw Mannequin, I was like, I enjoyed this. But the thing is, well, it was a huge part of my childhood because me and a friend, we used to watch it like repeatedly. And so I wanted to have it for nostalgia's sake. And every now and then I go into a bad 80s movie mood. I mean, like, okay, let's put it this way. I just recently ordered Back to School with Rodney Dangerfield. Bad 80s movies, that's what I'm saying, right? So let's see these notes here. This is from Frida the Kitty. Oh, well, thank you. I love kitties. So there's that. And let's see what this one is. Wow, imagine this, I'm doing one big long take. How often do you see the Cape Monster doing that, huh? Alright. Oh, look, it's Ranma 1/2 Season 2 on Blu-ray. Now, I'm not the world's hugest anime fan. I was when I was in college, right? But lately I just sort of fell out of it. I'm not sure why. It's hard to explain. But there's always been a soft spot in my heart for this series, mostly because I had a weapons grade crush on Ukyo, the chick with the big spatula, if you know who I mean. Now, oh shit, I completely forgot. Oh gosh, you know how if I record for too long, the sound gets out of sync? Oh crap. Okay, I'll continue explaining this series in a sec. Okay, we're back. So the thing about Ranma 1/2 is that the series started great and then started getting so derivative of itself. Because basically someone would show up who had somehow become betrothed to Ranma or Akane, and they came from some weird school of martial arts where it's like they have a weird theme, like here is a type of food that somehow our martial art is based around, or here's a type of furniture or a certain costume or an animal or something, or it's like the school of penguin feet martial arts or some shit. And so it just got to the point where you're like, yeah, really? Because we just saw this before, didn't we? So I'm probably not going to ask for anything beyond season 2. Besides, gosh, I hate it when this happens. I discovered that this whole series is now on Hulu. I'm like, damn it. After, like I think it got put on Hulu just after I saw that this was no longer on my wish list. And I was like, damn it. So, yeah, I hate to say it's a bit of a waste. But then again, Netflix and Hulu, they take stuff off every now and then. So, either way, let's see who to thank in here. Because I know there's this. And, yes, thank you, Jacob Hilt. I know you. You're that dude with the anime with the character with the red hair on Facebook as your avatar. Yes, I've known you since like forever. So cool. Thank you. All right. I believe, yep, this monstrosity is the last one. Let's see what we got. Oh, look at that. Easier to open than usual. There we go. And this one. There we go. Okay, survey says lots and lots of, yeah. And no thank you notes. I gotta stop calling them that. But it's a Portal board game. I have no idea how this is played, but when I saw that it existed, I had to have it. Besides, I have a board game night. It's technically every other week, but people show up on the off weeks too. And so people keep bringing new games, and this sounds interesting. It says the uncooperative cake acquisition game, but the cake is, of course, a lie. And right here it says, includes a Steam code for Portal 2, the full game, which I already own. Oh, well. But no, that's awesome. That's awesome. One of you a while back sent me Terraforming Mars, and that was an interesting game, too. So I will have to bring this to board game night tonight. Come on, get the plastic off of there. I want to open this up and see what it's like inside. And does it actually have a companion cube inside? You know I love companion cubes. So, okay, plastic. Anyway, open up. There we go. Okay, so we have quite the instruction manual, my goodness. And what looks like bits and pieces of a board that you punch out. Yeah, okay. So they have portal symbols on them. I'm assuming this represents the floor, because doing that would just be, it looks like a house, right? But I don't know what these like the icons do. It looks like you connect these to each other somehow, like that. But then what? I don't know. Well, it's in that monstrosity of an instruction manual. You know, it wouldn't shock me to discover that those companion... Well, no, it's just a companion cube. I would have thought if this game has dice, that they would be in the shape of companion cubes. Let's see. So we've got people. We have different kinds of cake, right? That's like some sort of chocolatey, frostingy cake, and this has purple frosting on it. Okay. And, oh, there's blue cake and more people. And then we have what looks like chocolate or like red velvet cake or something. I actually don't see, we have some cards. I don't see any dice at all. Huh. Okay, well, I totally would have expected if there was going to be a companion cube, you know, right? But no, apparently not. Oh, and there's a robot in here too. Awesome. I am going to have to like totally bring this to game night tonight. And it is an on week, so. And see if people want to play this thing. Because, wow, I'm curious. Anyway, oh, geez. I've recorded for 5.5 minutes. This is going to be out of sync. I just know it, which means extra work, but that's okay. So, that is everything. And so, thank you to everyone who contributed. Actually, some of these things didn't have notes in them. Pretty sure they were from the same people. Like there was only one note that was actually in one of the boxes, but they were all from from the same people. Anyway, thanks again, and until next time.
So, who wants cake? You have to rate first.